Welcome to the Fearful Fright series, where we will be reading with our favorite green ghoul, Grimmer. Now sit back and enjoy this twisted tale. Today our story is called Pizza Party. Hello there, my name is Kelly Sanders. And I have to tell you about my last birthday party. It all started one day before the party. You see, I originally planned on having my birthday party at the park. Since it was in the beginning of fall, I thought that it would be a perfect plan. But fate had other plans. You see, we were at school the day before my birthday. And we were all called into the auditorium. As we got to the auditorium, our principal, Miss Lancaster, said, "All right everyone, hurry up and take your seats. Today we have a special guest speaker with us. And he will be talking about his new business that just opened up, on the other side of town. And now I would like to introduce you to Mr. Pepperstein." Miss Lancasters went on, "I expect each and every one of you to be on your very best behavior." Then a man with a long white coat and silly-looking hat walked on stage. "Hello ladies and gentlemen," the man said in an over-enthusiastic voice. "I am the proud owner of the new Pizzamorphosis Pizzeria. We have traveled all over the world with our wonderful pizza. And all of our customers agree that our pizza is to die for. Today we will be giving out one all-you-can-eat pizza ticket. The ticket allows you to bring as many friends you would like. You can eat all the pizza you want, free of charge. I'll admit, the whole all-you-can-eat pizza idea sounded pretty good. So I started to listen to more of what the man was saying. We have randomly selected one lucky student. Mr. Pepperstein said, "Now if you will all look under your seat for me. We have placed the lucky ticket randomly, under one of your seats." As everybody reached down, and looked under their seat for the ticket, I could hear the auditorium filling with, "Oh man. And I never win anything. Or that's just my luck." As I continued looking around, I could see no one had the ticket yet. "I see we haven't found the ticket yet," Mr. Pepperstein said, looking directly at me. "That's strange," I thought. Then I remembered, I never checked under my seat yet. "All right," I thought to myself. "Let me go ahead and check, even though I know I won't win." And wouldn't you know it, a golden ticket was under my seat. On the ticket it said, "Welcome to the grand opening of Pizzamorphosis Pizzeria. The best pizza in the whole world," it proclaimed. With a huge smile on my face, I raised the ticket in the air. "I got it," I yelled. "I got the ticket. I'm the winner." Then everyone looked at me with that, "Aw man," kind of look. "Will you make your way to this stage?" Miss Lancasters said, smiling. As I did, I could feel all the eyes of the students looking at me with envy. But I just shrugged my shoulders. I mean, what did they want me to do about it? I didn't choose to win the ticket. But knowing what I know now, I wish someone else would have won that dumb ticket, instead of me. As I started walking on stage, I could hear Mr. Pepperstein asking me, "How does it feel to be our lucky contestant winner, young lady?" "Good, I guess," I replied nervously. I was afraid to speak in front of large crowds. So I kind of just stood there in my own shell. "Well, she looks very excited, don't you think, ladies and gentlemen?" Mr. Pepperstein said to the crowd. "All right, young lady, we look forward to seeing you and your friends tomorrow at Pizzamorphosis Pizzeria," he said. Later that day at school, I had everybody asking me to bring them. And I do mean everybody. There were even some teachers half joking about wanting to come. But in the end I decided to take my 20 closest friends. And my little sister Kara. When me and my sister Kara got home, I explained it to both my parents. "Hey," I told them, "I know we had plans for the park for my birthday tomorrow. But we had a special guest speaker at school today. In the auditorium. And he was giving out a free ticket to an all-you-can-eat pizza party, and you can bring all your friends." Well, guess what I told them with a big smile? I actually won. "Well, that's great," they told me. "But what about your birthday party?" I told them it would be perfect to have it there. And how exciting it would be to be the first ones that gets to eat at a brand new restaurant. That would save us a lot of trouble. My mother told my father. So my dad agreed. Why not, he said. It could be fun. My little sister Kara started jumping up and down with excitement. Oh yeah baby, I'm going to eat as much pizza as I can, she said grinning. Yeah, I told her. You just make sure you don't embarrass me in front of my friends, I said to her. The next day at school I was so anxious, wanting the school day to hurry up and be over with. That way me and my friends could head over to Pizzamorphosis Pizzeria. It felt like the day was dragging on. But eventually the bell rang. I met up with all my friends in the hall. All right everybody, I'm heading home to drop my backpack off and change my clothes. I will meet all of you there at 4 o'clock. Okay, I can't wait, the other kids began saying. So I went home, threw my backpack on my bed, and quickly changed my clothes. Then I hopped in the car, with my parents and younger sister. And we made our way to Pizzamorphosis Pizzeria. When we arrived, I noticed all my friends were already there, waiting with my birthday presents in hand. So me, my parents and sister all got out the car and started heading into the pizza shop with all my friends. When we got inside, we noticed they had a large table set up for us. Perfect, I thought. We'll be at one table. The night went pretty smoothly. We ate pizza, cake and ice cream. And I opened all my presents. Thank you, I told everyone. And, I love it. Or that's just what I wanted. As we were all getting ready to leave, I could notice my little sister. She was still eating the pizza. Devouring it, really. And she had been eating the entire time. Are you okay, Kara? I said. Slow down, you're going to choke or something, I told her. But it's like she just couldn't stop. In fact, we had 4 pizzas left over from the party. And she made sure to take every one of them home. On the ride home, she was still stuffing her face with Pizzamorphosis pizza. I just looked at her in disgust. There's no way that pizza was that good, I thought to myself. How can she still be eating it? When we got home, I hopped in the shower. Then made my way back to my bedroom, to head to sleep. As I did, I peered into my sister's room. And I could see she had another whole pizza sitting on her bed, just eating it. By this point I was confused. I really thought there was something wrong with Kara. But what could it be, I thought. Not knowing what to do, I went to my room and began to head to sleep. Later that night, I was woken up around 2 o'clock in the morning to a strange sound. It sounded like there were about 10 pigs coming from my sister Kara's room. So I hopped out of bed and walked to her room to see what was going on. As I opened the door, I could see my sister Kara was my sister no more. She was now this grotesque, disgusting-looking pizza monster. And still, she was just sitting there, eating more pizza. Not only were there 4 empty boxes of Pizzamorphosis pizza, but she also had every frozen pizza box from our freezer just lying around her room. Kara, I yelled. What's happening to you? Just then I could hear 2 car doors being slammed shut. As I looked out the window I could see a car. It was a Pizzamorphosis delivery vehicle. And standing just outside of it were 2 men. Mr. Pepperstein, and another Pizzamorphosis worker from earlier. And they were holding a large pizza box, about the size of my sister, Kara.